Hey everybody, I just wanted to talk to you guys really quick as we're getting ready for the next round of the 21 Day Fix / 21 Day Fix Extreme starting up on Monday. Some of you, this is your first time, so you guys pay extra special attention. Some of you guys have done this before, but still listen because there might be something you didn't know as I go through these things really quick. So, in your challenge packs that you got, you will have gotten one of these eating plans. They're both very similar. 21 Day Fix, 21 Day Fix Extreme, very, very similar. 21 Day Fix Extreme is a little stricter, so if you're doing the Extreme, just know you're not going to have all of the same foods available to you that you would if you have the 21 Day Fix. Because remember, 21 Day Fix Extreme is no cheats, no treats for 21 days. Okay, whereas 21 Day Fix is a little bit more lenient. But basically, how both programs work is you're going to start out by calculating your caloric needs, and it's right here on page 4 in the 21 Day Fix book, and it is on page 4 in the 21 Day Fix Extreme book. So it's on page 4 of both books. You're going to calculate your caloric needs based on your current weight. Then you're going to add 400 calories. I think it's 450 for 21 Day Fix Extreme. You're going to add 400 calories to that number. That's going to be your burn from your workouts. And then you're going to subtract 750 from that if you're trying to lose weight. If you're not trying to lose weight, you're just trying to maintain your weight, then you would leave off that last step. Okay? So the second thing is you're going to find the chart that goes along. Once you have that final number, you're going to find the chart. And in the 21 Day Fix book, I don't know why, but the chart is several pages back on page 19. So this is where you're going to look to find out how many containers you get to have each color each day, and then the teaspoons as well. Okay, and then again in the 21 Day Fix Extreme book, I think the chart's right there, which to me makes a lot more sense. So you have the chart there for the 21 Day Fix Extreme as well. Now, if you're doing the Countdown to Competition plan in the 21 Day Fix Extreme, you're going to notice that there are certain foods that have X's by them on the food lists. That means you can't eat those foods when you're doing the Countdown to Competition. Okay, so if there's an X by your food, that means you can only do it if you're not doing Countdown to Competition. Okay, let's talk a little bit about those food lists though. So in both of your books, you're going to have these kinds of food lists. Again, it looks different. This is 21 Day Fix Extreme book, but they're basically the same idea for both. So you've got a whole bunch of foods listed straight down. The higher nutrient-dense foods are towards the top, and the lower nutrient-dense foods are towards the bottom. So you want to try to have a variety on that spectrum, so you're not just eating off the bottom of the page. You want to try to eat off of the variety. And then, again, you just have a list of foods for each color. So take this with you as you go shopping this weekend, and make sure that you're only buying foods off these food lists. If the food is not included on these food lists, that probably means you shouldn't be eating it. If you have a specific question about a food though, please post it in the group and I'll get back and I'll answer it. And the reason I say post it in the group and don't send me a message is because someone else probably has the same question. So if you post it in the group, I can address the question publicly and everyone can hear the answer, which is really helpful to everybody. So, and that goes for this whole challenge. Anytime you have a question, post it in the group because that way everybody can see and hear the answer, okay? So the other thing I wanted to talk to you guys about too, as you're planning your meals, something I highly recommend getting, it's an amazing tool, is the Fixate cookbook. My wife and I have been using this for this past round of 21 Day Fix we just did. It is amazing. It has some awesome recipes in here. There's 101 recipes that are all 21 Day Fix approved. Some of them are not 21 Day Fix Extreme approved though, so be careful if you're doing 21 Day Fix Extreme and you're really, really trying to get carved out, then you're going to want to avoid some of these recipes. But again, if you have a question about something, ask it in the group and I'll get back to you. But this book is super helpful. You can pick it up. Just log into your teambeachbody.com account at the shop tab under 21 Day Fix. You can get this book. It's pretty inexpensive and it's very, very helpful. It's a great resource. And again, we're trying to create a lifestyle here of healthy eating, and this is something that makes that lifestyle appear a lot more attainable than it might seem at this moment as you're just adjusting to all of this new stuff, because there's so many options in here and you're like, oh yeah, I could totally eat like this forever because there's so many different ways that I can prepare this food to make it good. So get your food lists, go shopping, buy food off those lists, and then another thing that you can use that's a helpful tool, it's called the 21 Day Fit Tracker. It's an app. I think it's $2 on the App Store. For Apple, I'm not sure about. For Android, sorry. But it's a really helpful app if you're trying to check off your containers. But what I do is I like to prep my food on the weekend in advance, so I'll prep a bunch of food tomorrow, and then I'll have that food kind of ready for me to go all week, so I just have to grab and go. Because for me, that's easier than trying to prep meals every night. So it's up to you, obviously, whatever works best for you, but I found that it really is helpful to plan ahead and plan in advance. Also, there's also recipes in both of these books as well, just obviously not as many as in the Fixate one. So make sure you take a look through there and look at the recipes that are in here too, because you might find them very helpful, especially the dressings are really helpful for when you're making salads and stuff. So check these things out. These are tools that are here to help you be successful, help you to get the results that you want, results that you need. So make sure that you guys take a look at this weekend, go through it, plan ahead. Any questions you have, post them in the group, and I will answer them and get back to you as quickly as I can. Let's have a great week, you guys, and let's get started. Let's get the results that we want.